Have you ever looked at your to-do list and thought, how am I ever going to do all of this? It's not that you don't want to do it. It's not like you're lazy. And it's not even that you're all that scattered. It's just that you're overcommitted. One of the most ADHD friendly focus tools I've learned that isn't a fancy planner or productivity hack is the word no. In this video, I want to talk about the surprising reason so many ADHD women say yes to things that we don't actually want to do or have anywhere near enough time to do. And how learning to say no is one of the kindest things we can do for our nervous systems, our focus, and our future selves, not to mention each other. So let's start here. Most ADHD women I work with, and hey, I've been one too, are drowning in a sea of invisible yeses. Not just the big ones, but the tiny constant stream of, sure, I'll handle it. I've got it. No problem. Even when our insides are screaming, please, no more. Some of those yeses come from having a non-linear time awareness, a bit less of an ableist way to say time blindness. We genuinely think it'll only take 10 minutes when we say yes. Some of this comes from shiny object syndrome, right? It's a new project, a new opportunity, and we're excited for something fresh. But some of the deepest, most draining yeses come from something else: overcompensating for our ADHD, trying to be the most helpful, the most available, the most responsible person in the room, so no one sees the places we feel like we're falling short. And that, my friend, is exhausting. So let me tell you a story. Back when I worked in community mental health, long before I knew I had ADHD, anytime someone asked for help, I said, yes. Can someone cover this client? Yes. Can anyone help with this project? Yes. At the time, I thought I was just being helpful, a team player, maybe even advancing my career. But what I didn't realize was that I was constantly saying yes because deep down, unbeknownst to me, I was terrified of being seen as unreliable, difficult, or not pulling my weight. I was overcompensating for my ADHD without even knowing I had it. And underneath that, I was afraid of people being mad at me, people feeling disappointed, judging me. I'd make it all work, technically, but it came at a cost. Rarely a break, no time to think. I even started fantasizing about quitting everything and working at a coffee shop or being a cashier at Whole Foods, just so someone else could tell me what to do and be responsible for it, and then I could breathe. And while switching jobs may have helped temporarily, it wasn't until I started setting boundaries and getting honest with myself about why I was saying yes and that I actually needed to say no that things began to shift. So I want to take a break for a moment and we'll come back to where we left off. But if this is resonating and you're feeling overwhelmed, I created something to help you reset. My free 5-step Taskmaster plan walks you through how to calm your nervous system, get focused, and actually start the tasks that matter without burning out. It's a gentle, ADHD friendly way to get out of the spin and into action. You can grab it at jenbarnes.org or in the link below. Your nervous system will thank you. All right, so back to it. Saying no is supposed to be simple, right? But for ADHD women, it often hits at the intersection of rejection sensitivity, people pleasing, and years of internalized shame about being too much or not enough. We say yes because we don't want to deal with someone else's disappointment. We feel like we should be able to do more. We hope that this one thing will prove we're not flaky or unreliable. But here's the truth. Saying no isn't selfish. It's strategic. And it's one of the most powerful ways to preserve your energy, your focus, and your sense of self. So what does it actually look like to practice saying no, especially when it feels hard? Start with these. Pause before you respond. Practice saying, let me think about that and get back to you, to buy yourself some time. Use scripts if you freeze up in the moment. Try, that sounds great, but I can't commit right now. Or, I really appreciate you asking, but I need to pass. Or even, that sounds interesting. Let me check my calendar on what else is on my plate. Notice where you feel the pressures to say yes. Is it avoiding conflict? Looking competent? Guilt? Be honest with yourself. Say no with kindness, but without apology. You don't owe people a long explanation. Short and warm is enough. And remember, every no is a yes to something else. Yes to rest. Yes to focus. Yes to projects that matter to you. And yes to your future self. And I want to leave you with this. If your calendar is full of things you said yes to, but your body feels tight, your mind is foggy, and you can't seem to start, it's not you. It's the pressure. And sometimes the most radical act of ADHD self care isn't a spa day or a new planner. It's one brave, grounded, well boundaried no. If this hit home, let me know in the comments. What's one thing you've said yes to recently that your soul was a hard pass on? And if you want more support around boundaries, burnout, and focus, make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.